السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. معكم زياد. إن شاء الله اليوم راح نكمل شرح مادة الهيلث ساينس. في آخر فيديو خلصنا Chapter 1. كل الملفات الخاصة ب Chapter 1 على قناتنا في التليجرام رفعناها. إن شاء الله اليوم راح نكمل Chapter 2. راح نبدأ ب Chapter 2. نفس الموضوع، كل الملفات اللي تخص Chapter 2 راح تكون على قناتنا في التليجرام. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نبدأ بأول موضوع اللي هو diseases and disorders. Let's start with the definition of a disease. So you might not know, but there's a difference between a disease and a disorder. So first of all, a disease is a medical condition that stops the body from working normally. It can cause pain in the body. It can cause some parts of the body to stop functioning properly, and it can cause death in some cases. So a disease is a condition that stops the body from working properly. It can cause pain. It can cause some parts to stop working, and in some cases it can cause death. A disorder. So let's explain a disease بالعربي. المرض هو حالة طبية تعمل على إيقاف العمل الطبيعي للجسم، وقد تسبب الآلام، قد تسبب وقوف العمل في بعض الأجزاء من الجسم، وقد تسبب الموت في بعض الأحيان. A disorder أو اضطراب. الاضطراب هو disorder is a disruption of a normal function in the body because of the presence of a disease. الاضطراب هو خلل في وظائف الجسم الطبيعية بسبب وجود مرض معين داخل الجسم. So a disorder is always a consequence of a disease. If there's no disease, there will be no disorder. So the disorders are product of diseases. It is a disruption of the normal function in the body because of the presence of a disease. So diseases split into two parts. Communicable and non-communicable. Communicable diseases, those are diseases that can be spread and transmitted from one person to another. For example, viruses, diseases caused by viruses, influenza, viral or bacterial pneumonia, gastroenteritis, and malaria. Those are all communicable diseases. They can be transmitted from one person to another. We have non-communicable diseases, which are diseases that can not be transmitted. They stay in one person only. They cannot be transmitted from one person to another. For example, we have epilepsy, hypertension, heart disease, and multiple sclerosis. So those are all non-communicable diseases. Those cannot be transmitted from one person to another.
Okay, so we have another two types of diseases, acute diseases and chronic diseases. So acute diseases, those are short-term diseases. They last less than 3 months. They are temporary. Some examples are common cold, chickenpox, influenza, and fever. So they all last less than 3 months. Those are acute diseases. Okay, so chronic diseases are diseases that last for a long term, more than 3 months. For example, tuberculosis, AIDS, diabetes, and asthma. Those last more than 3 months, and they are called chronic diseases. That's it for diseases and disorders. The first lesson in the second chapter. We are done. Thank you, and see you in the next video.